don't think they need it, and that's fine. They can refuse to take it if they want to. It should be offered. I don't know if childcare was left off the list of things to be reimbursed for, because sometimes the city provides it, but it probably should be on the list. The executive committee, I was looking at bylaws the other day, and I know that somebody designed the executive committee to have one member from each of the 5 ways to be appointed to this board. And the reason there's only 2 members now is because there's 4 city council members who aren't on, and Dr. Silver, who's the last remaining one, is already on 2 subcommittees, so she can't move up to the executive committee. But I don't believe that makeup of the board is actually written down in the bylaws. I think that was just like a policy that was adopted at some point. So that means that any of the other members of the COAB should be able to be appointed to the executive committee immediately, so that that committee can function, in my opinion, because there's nothing restricting who sits on it, except that restriction that you can only sit on 2 subcommittees. And we objected to that at the time. There are members of the committee, and some of them are people who didn't have as much time to vote as other people, and they were worried that there would be inequities created by people sitting on more than 2 subcommittees. I think now that there's only 8 of you, that's kind of our warning has come to fruition. But I think to respect the concerns of those people, you should make and this is a formal recommendation that you can take up when you have a quorum. You should modify the bylaws, which only takes a majority of this group. It doesn't take a full 8 people. It only takes a majority of a quorum, so 5 out of 8. So that the restriction on sitting on only 2 committees is only in effect when there are 10 or more than 10 members of the COAB seated, right? So that when there's 10 or fewer, that you can sit on more than 2 committees. I think that will take care of the problem. We also suggested, and I would continue to suggest, the executive committee be made up of the chairs of the subcommittees rather than who appointed them, because that makes more sense in terms of functioning, having a good functioning organization. The other thing that I think is very important is that with the divorce papers being filed by both sides, I think there's a lot of people who feel like everything's in disarray and confusion and turmoil, and who would want to join the group right now? So maybe I'm hearing there's some people are saying who would want to sit on the board right now. I think the point is you still have work to do. You're still trying to do your work, and you should encourage the city to appoint people to fill those seats. Tell them that they can come in and sit and work with you in the same manner that's been working all along. And if changes are going to be made, that's not going to happen until after October, when the judge hears from the DOJ anyway. So you COAB members, you have to reflect to the city that there's work that you want to do, and you need those people